Astra. Thank you for completing.
It's about time we headed over to the Curatorium of Secrets. We have something super important to discuss. You remember, right? Looks like the gang's all here!
Yep, all ready.
Paimon's ready!
Great, let's get great. Well, first things first.
Someone's here. We heard your footsteps.
You've been here for a while.
Come on.
I figured it wouldn't take you long to notice me. I come bearing news from my lady, the Knave.
Dottore went through the motions of returning to Snezhnaya, but it was obviously a facade. However, he has not returned to the Kuvaki experimental design.
Well, in that case, he'll be in his lab way up north.
Tell them that Sandrone and I will go on ahead. If they still intend to pursue this matter, they should meet us at the research center in the northern tip of...
Nice of Columbina's two best friends to think of.
Lady Damselette may have left our organization. We have crossed swords, and so, as fellow friends of Lady Damselette,
Arlecchino's situational awareness has saved us a lot of trouble.
I'll leave the map here with you. If you do decide to head to the... And remember, at least while you're in Nodcry, Lady Arlecchino's...
This is very accommodating of you.
Just doing my duty. I shall take my leave now. If you need us...
So, the doctors left the Experimental Design Bureau and headed to some research center up north.
Marionette seems to think he's been planning this for a long time. But when did it start?
It seems his loyalty to the Tsari.
Whatever his motive,
At this stage, it's difficult to predict his next steps.
Well, as much as I'd love to help, but at least take Cool Your Jet's Ducky with you. It should be some help during the battle.
And as for Miss Inefa,
Detecting operational logic.
Just in case, Servarka, I think it would be better.
I mean, I would have said leave Nasha Town.
Yehodo will be on hand.
You got it, boss.
We will.
things are moving fast.
So, it...
We all have to bring our A game here. So, anything you need to wrap up?
Then you'd better get going.
Very well. All these broken machines on the ground. Someone...
Hurry up, Grassa!
That's quite a welcome party.
You poor lost lamb. Earth, protect us by the frost moon of old.
Wipe out!
Be silent. The long sleep beckons.
Get back! I said get back! Do you hear me? Why isn't it working? No! Don't come any closer! Don't! Ah!
Observe. Be silent.
Absurd! The deception ends here. Can't hide the truth. No more lies.
Close your eyes.
You poor souls. May your spirits find peace.
Grab that key on the ground. We'll probably need it at some point.
Watch out.
There's no way through. Let's go around.
What the? Trespassers? Here?
We're looking for the doctor.
You look...
Perhaps. But you might.
Two other harbingers
Seems to... Also, is it just me, or do I sense monsters nearby?
We need to know what the doctor is. This is about more.
He's building something. Ambitious doesn't even... A while back, he... Oh, Lady Damselette? I remember thinking that leaving us... Back when this all started, I was a part of the Damselette's unit. She never really interacted with us much. In fact, she always seemed like she was staring off into the distance. The doctor used to stand nearby and watch her. Apparently they got along well at first. After she left, right now, obtaining the...
How would he...
Thank you for cooperating.
I get the sense that you...
No, she's no... I'm only telling you all...
I understand. The Knaves unit is based.
Well, now we know what's going on here.
Be silent.
It all adds up.
Poor last land. Stay your hand. With one heart, we pray.
Close your eyes.
Water jet!
Welcome, one and all. I've been expecting you. I hope...
Yeah,
The gall.
Of course I have. Should I be... First Sandrone and Arlecchino. If you were looking for them, I should probably mention that Arlecchino, as for Sandrone, hardly out of character. She never was one for basic... Does everyone you associate with undergo such a change in temperament? Speaking as a researcher, I have to... Well, since you...
So you've got your hands on...
I must protest with... I am not claiming anything. I am...
Huh? Wait, you'll excuse me?
By the same token, I knew you'd respond along those... You and I both understand that facts speak louder than words. To that end...
What gift? Where have all your troops gone?
Who knows? Perhaps they are already marching toward a new world, following in the footsteps of an... As vulgar and arrogant as you may be, dear Sandrone, I have no intention of taking out...
You sent your people to the Experimental Design Bureau? That's a
Yes, and I am very... In which case... Now then, you have a judgment call to make. Am I simply lying to stall you? Or is it possible that
So now you've turned on.
I have set a new rule for myself. Each person gets one chance. Naturally, that includes if you wish to leave, I won't stop you. We are colleagues, after all. Still, I hadn't counted on Sandrone sparing any thought for the people of this world. Shame. I always found her self-centeredness to be one of her few better qualities. How can she ever hope to—
It's more than a little
honor? I have the marrow of 2 moons in my possession and will soon complete the construction of a 3rd. I will be the god of a new world.
Those are sacred relics. You do—
In my view, many in this world do not deserve to be alive. And yet, I mercifully permit them—
You'll come to regret your actions.
Will I now? Let—
Wipe out!
observe. Close your eyes. Do you fear the dark?
Target acquired.
The mystery unravels.
by the frost mine of old.
Observe. Do you fear the dark? Close your eyes.
Kino.
Thanks for the assistance.
Arlecchino. They see you as an ally. What a farce. You're clearly here to destroy my research, not like a reflection.
I'd say your research is more valuable than your life. Am I wrong?
Observe. The night cometh. Close your eyes.
Forest, protect us.
Is this all it takes to tire you?
Transfixed.
I expected so much more from you.
Poor lost land.
This is where you
An exact.
Water jet!
Forest, protect us.
No more lies. Can't hide the truth. Seek within.
With one heart, we pray. You poor lost lamb.
Dottore is too powerful with the artificial moon arrow in his arsenal. Fighting him is futile. Quickly!
How's this?
Let's go.
I've always thought it is wiser to flee than surrender.
Watch out!
What the? Forget about me! You should...
Where's the traveler?
What just happened? Nasha Town? How did I get here? Strange. Something we...
Traveler? What brings you here?
Huh?
What are you in the mood for today?
Sorry, I'm...
Ah,
Everyone seems to be acting normal.
Oh, darling, look.
Wait.
I'd love to, but can't serve a customer unless they order something.
Yes, thankfully. It was a long trip, and it's left me feeling pretty exhausted. But the upshot is, I won't have to leave again for a good while. We can...
Wait.
Hey there! I haven't seen you in ages! What's keeping you so busy? You forgot all around.
What?
We've had a lot of customers over the... Oh! Another customer's arrived! I better go see what they want.
This is all wrong. I never once heard the owner. Could this be?
Very good. I knew you had it. Aren't you going to try the house?
When did he show up? No. None of this is...
You don't seem to like it here. That's fine.
Where is this? So this is... the moon's reflection? I guess I could try opening the gate once more. No response. Maybe this... Or... No. I should conserve my strength and proceed with caution. I don't believe Dotori's scheming will stop just because I must return. Emptiness. Silence. What is this place? Or maybe the real question is, what is it for? What's this? Looks like it responds to my power. Kuvaki. Is it some sort of guide? And why does it feel so familiar? I might as well follow it. Where does this lead? Could it be the exit?
Welcome home, Moon Goddess.
Is this Nasha Town? But isn't Moon Prayer Night over already?
Goodbye for now, Columbina. I hope you have a wonderful...
I will. Are these... I can't touch them. It's a...
Over here! Over here!
But the people in these memories pass right through. If only I had known. Even so, I should still take a look around. Just being back here.
Welcome home, Moon Goddess. Oh, you're the genuine article. Alice was right. This Moon Prayer Night was worth watching after all.
Oh? Yes. That was the fortune-telling stall run by Barbeloth from the Hexen Circle.
Please, draw the first lunar arcana. This
My destiny. Now that I think about it, Barbeloth's divination was absolutely right. It's almost time to draw the last card. That was the card that popped out on its own. From here, I think. What?
Fascinating.
What's going on? All I did was try to touch it. Maybe this or... is it possible?
This card.
I need to get to the bottom. I'll try touching something else. Is this... No! Traveler!
Paimon, listen to me. From the bottom of our hearts, we are so sorry.
Don't say that! But... She's all alone in there! What if something happens to her? What are we gonna do then? We've barely spent any time apart since we met. Is she gonna... die?
We must find a way to rescue her. We were all involved in the operation where she was captured, and we do not abandon our comrades. That being said, it won't be easy. Through conversation with the others on our return, we've arrived at a basic idea of what we're up against. Dottoro's lab has clearly been in operation for a lot longer than we realized. We found many monster samples stored there. In all likelihood, they were materials he used to research his latest technology. We also know that through his contact with the phantoms of Hyperborea, he gained knowledge about the moons and certain Hyperborean technologies. Using this knowledge, he then fashioned an artificial moon marrow to serve as a replacement for the frost moon beyond the sky. Unlike Columbina, Dottore is not being rejected by Teyvat. And even with 2 of the 3 moon marrows, his power far exceeds all of ours combined. Once his 3rd moon marrow is complete, Dottore will have completely seized the authority of the 3 moons. Teyvat's most primordial powers will then be in his grasp.
Does that mean...
I'm afraid so. No one could have predicted this level of insanity, not even from Dottore. And unfortunately, his insanity is coupled with an intellect and ambition that not even his peers in the Fatui can match.
This is dire. Sounds like the world is done for.
The 3 moons' authority can influence the very fabric of time and space. I dare not imagine what a monster like him would do with that kind of power.
The trouble's already begun, I'm afraid. On our way back, we discovered that part of Nodcry is being enveloped by an unknown energy. We cannot ascertain what is happening inside. I'm convinced this is Dottore's doing. Not that there's any way to prove it. The issue is, we have no idea what his intentions are.
The only thing more frustrating than facing down evil is knowing that it will surely come, but not knowing when.
The doctor is guilty of numerous crimes at Mondstadt as well. One of our knights, well, former knights, his father was murdered by Dottore. His ideology and methodology are a danger to everything in his path, from individuals to entire nations. He does not feel guilt, even when he acts against his own people.
He doesn't see them as his own people, that's why. People like him see everyone else as beneath them.
Right. He views other people only in terms of how they can benefit him. That's the basis of all his social connections. Granted, he's hardly the only harbinger to pursue their own interests. We all do. And Her Majesty is gracious enough to permit it. Still, her mercy has its limits. Dottore's actions have gone beyond even what the Fatui could have imagined. Usurping divine authority to become a god. For a servant of the Tsaritsa, that goes beyond being disloyal. It's treason of the highest order. We can't expect him to heed the Tsaritsa's will once he gains the 3 moons' authority. Even we harbingers consider him the most self-interested among us.
Poor Traveler. Of all the people to get caught by... We have to go save her! Right now! Please! We gotta find a way!
Paimon, I promise you, we are with you all the way.
I get how you feel. I do. But it's gonna take more than strong emotions to take down an enemy like Dottore. What we need now is more information.
Right. We can't even guarantee he's still at his research center. Before we can think about mounting a rescue operation, we need to confirm the Traveler's location. I'll find a way.
Paimon knows, but... She's so scared. If anything happens to the Traveler... She might be the strongest person Paimon knows, but she's still human. She She feels pain and bleeds just like anyone else. Then think things through before you stick your neck out. Unless you want to lose your head.
Sandrone.
Miss Sandrone, you're okay?
Put the stuff over there, and be gentle with it. Am I okay? As you can see, I've had to move my whole livelihood out of the Experimental Design Bureau. It's been swallowed up by Dottore energy field. If I'd left it any longer, I probably would have gotten stuck there. Ugh, Dottore always goes a little loco when he finds a shiny new toy. Not that he'd ever admit that. But this time, he's gone full psycho. Just go ahead and cry already. Sorry. Paimon's not trying to make a scene. It's just, she can't.
Oh, Paimon.
Let it all out. There's no shame in it. When you're overwhelmed by fear and despair, crying can help get it out of your system. You'll feel better for it.
Okay then, while the baby of the group is having a moment, how about the grown-ups get to work? Give me your hand.
You've made a discovery?
Polonia, scan. You, hand, now.
Oh, I thought you'd never ask, my lady.
Curses! You're next, then you. Dottore, you son of a... He's done something to us! Everyone who entered his research center has been implanted with some sort of curse.
I don't feel anything unusual at the moment. Does that mean it hasn't activated yet? Is there a way to figure out its purpose and what might trigger it?
My best guess is Dottore created it using the Moon Goddess's powers. 1 second, analyzing. Ugh! That friggin' maniac!
So, what twisted game is he playing this time?
The moment I analyzed the energy composition, some encrypted text appeared in my mind's eye. And when I deciphered it according to the Fatui standard encryption protocol, I got the following message. Feel free to run, or you will perish in nod cry.
He's mocking us.
Yep, he loves to toy with people. Only in this case, there might be more to it. But I didn't detect any murderous intent or malice either in the message or the curse's energy. As if this is him at his least malicious.
Or perhaps all people are cowards in his eyes. Maybe he thinks the threat alone will be effective.
What a despicable person. And he has the Traveler in his grasp.
If I may, as unhinged as Dottore may be, he has always exercised great patience with the objects of his interest.
I remember a comment he made when we first arrived in Nodcry. He said, "This world is, on the whole, an exceedingly dull place. But at least there are a few intriguing features, such as the gods, or the Traveler. Presumably, they interest him because they're unknown quantities. He wants to understand as much as he can about them."
Agreed. The Traveler is Tevat's fourth descender. All Harbingers are aware of this. Since Dottore took such pains to capture the Traveler, he is unlikely to kill her right away.
Okay, but we still have to do that rescue operation. Of course. I also think we need to read between the lines with Dottore's message. If he's encouraging us to run, that means we mustn't leave Nodcry under any circumstances. My guess is, his curse will only trigger if we leave.
We've discovered multiple energy fields. Albedo is still attempting to analyze their structure. He told me to report back first. Each field is slowly growing, swallowing up more of the surrounding area in the process. And the pace of their expansion has increased since we first examined them. He's probably trying to swallow Nodcry whole.
His nefarious ambition knows no bounds. If this continues, the whole of Tevat will be in trouble, not just Nodcry.
The loss of Columbina could not have come at a worse time. Do we think she's truly gone for good?
She entered the space beyond the Moon Gate, knowing what became of Rerir and Thalindus. I'm sorry, but I fear the odds aren't good.
Don't be ridiculous. If I know her, she's busy finding a way back as we speak just so she can annoy me. She isn't dead.
Whatever has become of her, the fact remains that we are two comrades short on the eve of a decisive battle.
We need to find out the Traveler's location, but there is also other work to be done.
Agreed. Whatever Dottore is planning, we have to get the local populace somewhere safe. So, as well as a rescue mission, we have to organize a mass evacuation at the same time.
It would be best if someone could approach leaders of neighboring nations and negotiate emergency asylum for Nodcry's inhabitants. Can anyone handle that?
Snezhnaya is one option. I'll see what I can do.
Does it be so much easier if the Traveler was here? No! Stop thinking like that, Paimon. Paimon will join you. She's pretty well connected thanks to the Traveler. Maybe it'll come in handy. Either way, that's what the Traveler would do if she was here.
Back here again. That gravitational force that pulled me back. Is this where it came from? When I saw that memory of Moon Prayer Night, I think I influenced reality. Was it just a coincidence? Or if only I could have sent the others some kind of warning on... Well, even so, back to emptiness. From last time isn't showing up. Looks like I need to gather these scattered fragments. It worked! Hopefully I can stay inside for a bit longer this time.
Ad Astra Abyssosk. Welcome to the Adventurers Guild.
What? This doesn't look like Moon Prayer Night.
Extra, extra! Latest issue of the Nasha Express!
This force interview, it's as if... I'm getting weak. I'll just have to come on, Columbine.
Suddenly, it feels...
Look at you, standing so still in total silence. Hello there, traveler.
He seems to be in a good mood. Wait, what's that behind him?
Ah, so you noticed. You are wary of it. Good. Maintain that You performed well in that recent battle. Brave and reckless as always. Courage is the sign of a
3 moon marrows.
Well spotted.
Dottore.
I have no interest in food. Is this not a beautiful city? All available data indicates your values and worldview conform with the mainstream. This kind...
False beauty is...
I wonder. Is it your moral standards that are to answer me this? If someone...
That's pure sophistry.
As I suspected. You have yet to understand all of this for what it really is.
What do you want from...
You sound impatient.
If it's not, then...
I'm delighted you recognize that fact. I believe we last squared off in Sumeru. I'm not surprised that Arlecchino and people laud you as a hero, but I suspect there's more to it than that. Oh,
do you always give your...
Call it a long time, but you misunderstand. We are not opponents. Not at this moment. I just want to talk. Think back to Tartaglia, Arlecchino, Capitano, Colombina, and now even Sandrone. You've worked with each of them in the past. I believe you can work with me as well.
What makes you so sure?
Well, why not? Should the good associate only with the good and the bad befriend only the bad? I like to think we could have a more mature relationship than that. Surely you don't think all your relationships are grounded in friendship or shared ideals? People come together because it benefits them to do so. If you think of the people you admire, you must surely admit that they have provided some benefit to you. Morality, ambition, dreams. People have plenty of words to embellish the nature of their relationships. But once you break free from those ethical frameworks, you will see that the only thing connecting the two of you is mutual benefit. And that is what I'd like to talk to you about.
We're finally getting into it. He's probably been planning to kidnap me for a long time now. But for what exactly? He has the authority of all 3 moons. I won't be able to gain the upper hand in a fight. Best if I pretend that I'm willing to negotiate for now. You say you're a god, but you also speak of mutual benefit. What could a god want that the 3 moons cannot provide?
Excellent question. But before I answer, I would ask you the same thing. Gaining Colombina's allegiance was a rare and extraordinary feat. But the Moon Marrows are now in my hands, and I have the edge over her. For this artificial moon is not being rejected by Tevat. Her identity and lineage may have been a thing of glory in the old world, but they were also shackles that prevented her from ever integrating into Tevat. I, on the other hand, you may view me as a thief, but I have overcome that limitation. So what is it that the 3 moons cannot grant you? What stops you from negotiating with me to get what you want?
I don't make deals with lying psychopaths.
That's quite an accusation. Are you expecting me to get angry with you? Well, this is one aspect in which my personal growth has served me well. In the past, my less mature self might have been disappointed, perhaps even angry, over a small setback like this. Like when you and Lesser Lord Kusanali joined forces to oppose me, for example. But things are different now. Just as the rich do not quibble with the poor, I no longer find myself perturbed by these trivial affairs. Human relationships end with conflicts of emotions and interests. But relations between humans and gods are different. And ours is even more unique. I have ascended to the highest heights and laid claim to unprecedented horizons. And you were no ordinary person to begin with. Allow me to show you the world, Descender. To stand, walk, jump, sit, and lie down. These are the most common of behaviors. Have you ever wondered why we were born following such laws? Who stipulated that we could not fly instead of walk? Someone of your talent and experience must surely know of the 4 great rulers who serve the heavenly principles. They govern life, death, time, and space. One wounded by a blade will die from blood loss or infection, and one who falls into a lake will drown in agony. The elderly wallow in solitude, and the solitary age faster. Eventually, new life is born, only to embark on the same path of suffering. These 4 divisions anchor the world and shackle those who live in it. But they themselves transcend its boundaries, squandering the power bestowed by the heavens. All who live yearn for equality, but unless the gods prostrate themselves and profess that they are mere servants of the living, equality can never exist. Who makes the rules we must live by? Who has the right to restrict us? The limits of the body can be rejected. How does it feel to be among those with absolute power? You cannot conceive the extent to which your flesh hinders your mind and spirit. Only by discarding our useless, primitive eyes can we perceive a new world. How narrow-minded we all were in the past. Why should the final answer of the world not be the power that predates those of life, death, time, and space? The power of the Trilune. Through it, I have glimpsed new experiments.